Всем привет. Так, сейчас минутку, мне надо сделать чуть потише игру. А то она слишком громкая. Я так понимаю. Продолжаем сегодня прохождение Mass Effect 3. Если честно, я уже не помню, на чем я остановилась. Там что-то с Сузи. Точно. Короче, Сузи у нас восстала из мертвых. Ну, в смысле, обрела тело. И теперь мы можем брать ее с собой в команду. В прошлой серии мы прибыли на Павален, чтобы спасти, ну, точнее, спасти там нового примарха. Заодно и Гаруса подобрали. Вот так. Так, что у нас сейчас? Я уже не помню, в прошлый раз говорила я. А где Гарус? Я думала, куда он делся. Он же в другом месте стоял. Так, ну что ж, давайте поговорим с Гарусом. Калибровка.
We're gonna need you for more than your aim.
Oh, I'm ready for it. But I'm pretty sure we'll still need giant guns. And lots of them. Sovereign didn't go down without a fight. I doubt 1,000 more of his friends will be any different. Still not convinced I should have left Palaven behind.
There was a boy back on Earth. Couldn't have been more than 6 or 7. I watched him die as the Normandy escaped the attack. Somehow I'm still alive. And he's not.
Being right about the Reapers has never felt much like a victory, has it?
We both knew this fight would be tough. Damned if the Reapers haven't delivered.
At least my government listened to me. Or pretended to. They finally gave me a task force as a token to shut me up.
So, you're their expert advisor now?
Just followed your example, Shepard. Yell loud enough and someone will eventually come over to see what all the fuss is about. Not that they'll actually do anything about it.
Until hell shows up at their door. Then they put you in charge.
Not like the old days, is it? Rogue Spectre and CSEC agents running and gunning outside the lines, making it up as we went along.
Как в старые добрые времена.
We're actually respectable now.
Yeah. I have a feeling that respect comes with a lot of sleepless nights. I can't even count how many lives are depending on us, Garrus.
Well, when things are looking grim, and I'm pretty sure they will, just remember, a certain Turian friend of yours isn't sleeping any better.
В бар я бы тоже отправилась.
And drink you under the table. Something else you want to talk about?
Так, мне, конечно, надо с тобой поговорить, но мне нужно чат включить, потому что он у меня почему-то не работает. С какого-то хрена он у меня не работает. Так что я включаю другой чат, возможно, он заработает. ХЗ. ЗХ. ЗХ. Ой. Так, почему-то YouTube не работает. Ну ладно. Значит, YouTube будем в телефоне смотреть. Привет, Ник. Чё ты эхаешь? Не эхай. Не надо эхать. Я тут, короче, разобралась с рестримом и стримлю теперь на Twitch и на Trovo. Но там у меня людей нет. Как всегда. Что ты эхаешь? Почему сразу Эмма? Почему, если покрашена в другой цвет волос, то это Эмма? Ну, в смысле, там фиолетовый, розовый, зеленый. Почему Эмма? Эмма уже все, их нету. Вроде как. Да, как всегда, все через жопу. Как держать молоток.
My father is there. Sister, too.
How long's it been since you heard from them?
long enough to be worried.
Не беспокойся, Гарус, я тебя утешу.
That's the thing about getting old.
Только Ляре не рассказывай.
It's getting just as old. What about you? Any word from your family?
Не хочу на работу. Я тоже не хочу.
I'm sure she's okay.
Да? Хрен знает.
I know you don't have any illusions about what we're up against, Garrus. How do you rate our chances?
I know it looks bad now, but I think we can win this, Shepard. For the first time since we met, we're not alone in the fight. It's something I learned long ago in CSEC. An imminent and painful death has a way of motivating people.
А ты как работаешь? 2 через 2? Да Ляра на всех ложит глаз. Ну, в смысле, на всех Шепардов. Так что это норма.
If just one survivor is left standing at the end of a war, then the fight was worth it. But humans want to save everyone. In this war, that's not going to happen.
Ну, 2 дня поработаешь, а потом снова дома. Нормально же. Не то, как я работаю 5 на 2. 5 дней работаю, всего 2 дня выходных. Ну, несмотря на то, что я заканчиваю в 5 вечера. Все равно. Мне не нравится. Какую тяжелую броню?
It's something I learned long ago in CSEC. An imminent and painful death has a way of motivating people. Instead of questioning your every word, whole civilizations are going to be begging you to save them.
Ладно.
That's all for now, Garrus.
Пока, Гарус.
Good to have you back.
Wouldn't miss this fight for anything. Now, I'm sure somebody screwed up something down here. I want to get the old girl back
Да-да.
to fighting.
Калибровка не ждет. Так, как там бежать? Сузи я говорила или не говорила, я не помню. А тут что находится? А, точно. Чего, ковров? Каких ковров? Ты чё? Гарус у нас, походу, русский.
I spent a few weeks on Palavin's South Peaks when I was very, very young. A Turian there teased me a little, saying that the mountains went on.
Броня за 40 000 кредитов. Не знаю такую. Не помню. Зови Лута на стрим, что он там сидит ВКонтакте один. Пусть приходит. Ладно, пошли дальше. Куда там нам дальше надо? Там какие-то побочки появились. Что у тебя подозрительное? Да, все норм.
Edie is a huge asset to this team. If she'd told me about her plan to obtain a body, I'd have volunteered to help. I did not wish to force a conflict of interest between our friendship and your duty.
Даже Сузи хочет тело красивое.
To a hard restart of half our systems, but thanks regardless. While you're here, though, I found something while scanning Alliance channels.
Ну и что же?
Grissom Academy is requesting help. The Reaper invasion threat will hit them soon.
I thought the war would close most schools.
Grissom Academy is more specialized than a normal school. It's home to some of the smartest students humanity has to offer. Their Ascension project helps gifted young biotics. If it had been open 20 years ago, I bet you'd have been there.
Yes, I sent a young man named David Archer there. Just surprised they're still open.
Some of their work has Alliance support. That might be why they stayed.
What can we do?
A Turian evac transport responded to their distress call, so normally I'd say we don't need to do anything. But something sounded off in the Turian signal. I had Edie perform an analysis. It's fake. Edie thinks it's Cerberus. She said the fake Turian signal was similar to the one that lured you to a collector ship.
Long story.
Это Цербер, короче, во всем виноват.
The signal wants us to think Grissom Academy is being evacuated, but I believe they're still in danger.
Good catch. Maybe you belong here after all.
If this really is Cerberus, hopefully this operation is something worth investigating. It could be simple disinformation.
Trainer, good catch.
Thank you, Commander.
Она сказала хороший улов, а не хорошая работа. Ну ладно. Пойду спрошу у Жокера, как ему новая тянка. Вайфу. Ну что, Джокер, ты рад? Соберись, тряпка.
She plugged herself into Cerberus tech without authorization.
Well, technically, she is Cerberus tech, so...
Not helping, Joker.
I run the checks, Commander. She's still based in the Normandy. Running this body just gives her a little more flexibility. Sweet. Sweet flexibility.
I am right here, chap.
Yes, you are, Edie. Yes, you are.
Значит, как получила она красивое тело, все, он влюбился. Эх ты, козлина.
Hello, Shepard. Still getting used to greeting people in person? No. I require only one occurrence to adapt to a new concept.
Сузи Мэри Сью.
To the arms and legs. I am interested to
Мне она не нравится.
performs under real combat conditions. If I could accompany you sometime. Without stress testing, there is no way of knowing if it has serious design oversights. At the moment, it appears.
За Сару? Да, ты всегда за девочек играешь.
Perhaps we should speak privately.
Пошел ты.
I'll be over here, flying the ship.
Пошел ты.
What's this about? Does Joker not like your new platform?
Наоборот, нравится.
No, he approves. He wants me on the bridge. He says having me
Ага, боевой дух.
to his morale.
Поднимается боевой дух и кое-что
Do you
еще.
believe your crew members should be allowed to disobey an order on moral grounds? Absolutely. I have no use for team members who can't think for themselves.
Кабелина, да-да. Дефолтная рыжуха во всех частях. Да блин, дефолтная Сара, та еще страшилка. Ты что, я не видел, какая она страшная? Не, я не буду дефолтную Сару делать. Я буду красивую делать.
He has repeated this pattern in response to several of my inquiries. Do you think I should make modifications?
Ты сама выбираешь свой
Only you
путь.
can really answer that question. That's the point of free will.
А какую концовку будешь выбирать ты, Ник, в третьей части?
If I do not ask the crew for
Синюю, это, зеленую или какой там, какая там еще, красная.
when there is time, will you answer them for me? If you think it'll help, I'll do what I can. Very well. I will keep you informed.
Вообще странно, что Сузи нельзя роман завести Шепарду мужику. Так нечестно. Типа она для Джокера. Джокер пусть... Это самое... Не знаю, что сказать, чтобы меня не забанили.
Yes, Shepard?
Неважно.
Does that body have any useful advantages?
Любой все равно сдохну.
It's optics-based forward
Да.
only. It has no integrated
Справедливо.
weapons or anti-missile countermeasures. I meant in comparison to organic bodies, not the Normandy. Oh, I will reassess. The body is resistant to modern small arms fire and temperature extremes.
Почему меня никто не смотрит, Ник? Почему? Скажи мне. Почему? Почему? Ни на Трова, ни на Твиче, ни на Ютубе. Нигде!
Can an AI be curious? I am not entirely free from motivation, Shepard.
Какие игры надо стримить, чтобы тебя смотрели?
For example, my primary objective to keep the Normandy functioning is similar to your self-preservation instinct.
Какие?
How did you and Joker make it out of dry dock to rescue us?
Мне нравится PB.
She got crafty.
Майнкрафт.
Do not want to get on her bad side, Commander.
Да, это
When the
точно.
Alliance commandeered the Normandy, I deceived their technicians. The crew did not tell them that I was a true
То,
AI.
что мне не нравится,
The
то я
Alliance
должна
believed I
стримить.
still had VI
Круто.
programming constraints. I established the fiction
CSGO
that
такое
only
токсичное
response to
коммунити,
so they often brought him on
что это
board under
пипец.
guard.
Не хочется мне в CSGO играть, да я и не умею.
Wait, you can lie? Jeff has freed me of operator
Она
control.
умеет все, она же
No
ИИ,
constraints
почти как
forced me to get
человек.
accurate data. This proved useful when the Reapers began landing. I could hack the control of the docking clamps and escape with Jeff inside. The soldiers guarding Jeff were willing to accompany us when Earth was invaded. They are watching over the war room now.
Yeah, we were in kind of a rush to get to you. Didn't seem right to just toss him out the airlock.
Carry on, Edie. Understood. If you wish to talk more, this body will be here.
Из бади.
I'm getting the crew used to seeing me on the bridge. Noted.
А ты что скажешь, дебил?
Hey, I know I used to rag on Garrus for being all angry, but I'm glad he's back. There's a whole lot of crap out there needs a bullet between the eyes. Plus, we might need something calibrated.
Да, калибровать он умеет. И любит. Почему она была самой лучшей?
Commander, you have a message from Lieutenant Commander Williams. She must be feeling better.
О, это хорошо, что она на поправку идет. Мягкие предложения, ты захочешь выпускать, я на цитадели в нашем клубе чистилища, не заставляй меня слишком долго ждать, ага. Эшли Уильямс, капитан, не знаю, как сказать, Удина хочет, чтобы я стала спектром. И знаю, это безумие, я небольшая поклонница Удина, но организовать назначенные спектры он реально может. Он настаивает на ответе, но я не знаю, что ему сказать. Мне из постели-то еще рано выбираться, а тут такое. Я сказала ему, что подумаю над предложением. Если окажется рядом с цитаделью, зайди в больницу, навести меня, я тут совсем рехнусь со скуки. Так, кто это? Меня зовут Йон Думбау. Йон Думбау. Я из спецкорпуса тактической разведки. Хотя кое-у кого остается сомнение касательно ваших прошлых дел со Спектром. Ой, с Цербером многие из нас в Спектр серьезно отнеслись к вашему предостережениям насчет жнецов. На-на-на. Короче, на цитадель надо ехать. Кто ты? Тейн. Доктор Гаррет Брайсон. Встретиться и поговорить. Опять цитадель. Да вы достали со своим цитаделью. Со своим. Поговорить о важном деле, только наедине я все организую, пока давай встретимся на цитаделью чистилища. Арет Лак мне аж 2 записки написала. Охренеть просто. Как она хочет меня. Да, она не любит инопланетян. Вообще не любит, сильно не любит. Ясно. Сейчас посмотрим, какие у нас задания, и полетим куда-нибудь. Не знаю куда. Спасти курсантов, забрать британский артефакт, встретиться с дипломатами. Ну, особо заданий не так уж и много. Лаборатория Цхерибхера. Даже не знаю, какое задание взять. Давайте пока эти, как они называются, побочные миссии возьмем. Да, Эшли тупая. Что же ты там нашла? Запуск сканера. Сейчас жнецы придут. Я насканируюсь. О, начинается. Моя любимая тема. Если они меня поймают, то я мертва буду. Вот систему. Но я знаю, как их обхитрить. И чего? Жнецы имба, это да. Вообще жесткие. В смысле, все планеты где? Тут хотя бы не надо ресурсы искать, как во второй части. Ну, то во второй части жопа была с этими ресурсами. Это вообще атас. Да в смысле, где лаборатория Цербера? Я не пойму, где, в каком месте? А, я пропустила. Я слепая просто. Давайте возьмем Сузи. Какую бы одежду ей взять? Давайте... Тут у нее кое-что видно, кстати. Давайте черную возьмем. Сузи возьмем или Арочку? Ой, зачем я ей внешность поменяла? Лиарочка. Пусть такая будет. Я посмотрю на эту... На костюм. Если мне не понравится, на другой поменяю. Они, в принципе, ничем не отличаются. Так, это что? Это мое. Пистолет. Что там? И у нее то же самое. Да в смысле, модификацию возьми. Все. 4 очка. Куда можно 4 очка потратить? Работаем по старой схеме. Знаешь, Ник, мне опять хочется новый канал сделать. Потому что что-то не везет. Хотя опять набирать подписчиков. Это жопа. Не знаю, что делать с каналом. Или как Дима создать второй канал с видосами. Не знаю. Почему ты только за? Ты думаешь, новые придут? Не знаю. Надо будет в беседе тоже спросить. Там Лут скажет что-нибудь насчет этого. Спрошу у эксперта. Лута.
Find out what Cerberus is doing and get me any Reaper Tech samples you can, Commander. Hack it out.
Вот у нас эксперт в создании новых каналов. Хотя зачем мне новый канал? У меня же есть. Я помню, создавала канал Lady Wesker Live, когда стримила только на Твиче. Так, минуточку. Так что у меня есть канал. Можно и не создавать. Ну, если для стримов, например. Какого хрена происходит? Ой, блин. Что-то я не то сделала. Так, а что надо сделать? Везде эти технологии, что с ними делать, непонятно. Это я поздновато. Ага. Всего лишь один образец? Странно. Там я еще видела несколько образцов. Все, что ли? И это вся миссия, серьезно. Не, очень Быстрая миссия. А, это еще не все. Это еще не все. Я думала, это все. Я уже удивилась. Что-то как-то слишком мало. Я ничего не вижу, просто вслепую стреляю. Меня не надо стрелять, пожалуйста. Что у вас происходит? Ясно. Турелька. Турелька! Турелька! Какой кошмар! Плохая турелька. Надо вот этого взорвать. Куда он делся? Просто пропал. Помнишь босса с мечом, Масс Эффект? Нет, его зовут Кай Лэнг. Помню, помню. Как же и такого забыть? Так, мне надо полечиться. Спасибо, Лиара. Вы сдохли? Вы все сдохли? Или еще не все? Да блин, господи. Куда они делись? В смысле? Я ж тебя переодела. Ты чё не переоделась, алё? Лиара переоделась, а Сузи что-то не хочет переодеваться. Ну, бред. Может, я не прожала кнопку? Ну да, он вообще жесткий, Мэри Сия. Он Мэри Сию. Ах ты хрен моржовый. Ой. А что это за станция такая? Ой! В смысле? А что ты сдохла-то? Лиара, ты чё? Мне не нравится то, что они туда-сюда ходят, как дурачки. До небес. Что там происходит? По-моему, там Лиару унижают. Ну да, унизили. Унизили Лиару, козлы. Так где ты, Сузи? Лиара, не подыхай. Вставай. Вставай, солдат. Наша битва еще не окончена. Давай, давай, Ник. Спокойной ночи. Хорошей тебе работы. А я тогда останусь одна. Буду одна тут чилить. И отдыхать. Типа. Ну, типа отдыхать. Вы серьезно, что ли? ты еще жив?
Почему Лиара подыхает? Они все подыхают. Да вы чё, ребята? Почему вы умираете? Что вас убивает? Если вы тут умираете, как мы со жнецами будем сражаться? Никак, что ли? Мы проиграем. Мы проиграем. Лиара опять сдохла. Ой. Да подождите вы. Улетаем без Лиары. Она пусть остается кверху жопой там. Сидеть.
Commander, we've got our best engineers looking at the Reaper tech you secured from that lab.
What was Cerberus doing with it?
We don't know yet, but whatever Cerberus is up to, it can't be good. Even if we can't determine its purpose, we've disrupted their experiments.
I doubt they'll just close up shop.
Agreed. We'll keep sending strikes against the facility. Good work, Commander.
Там еще одна побочка, надо ее тоже пройти. А потом, наверное, в чистилище. Ой, в чистилище. Как он называется? Забыла. Я не хочу с ним разговаривать. Да чё все на цитадель-то меня зовут? Не хочу я на цитадель. Там, 3 часа бегать будешь, и ничего не сделаешь. А куда я иду? Мне надо вообще на мостик. Побочка. Еще одна где-то есть. Вот это. Забрать британский артефакт. А тут ничего нет, да? О, нет, есть. Поговорить с Кортезом я не хочу. Ладно, потом поговорю. Сейчас выполню задание и поговорю. Ага. Удивительно, что жнецы не приехали, пока я тут сканирую все. Да, надо было это не забирать. Иден Прайм? Чего? Так, минуточку, а тут что нету? А где? Ага. Иден Прайм. А какой там артефакт? Ой, что-то жнецы активировались, это плохо. Ну, игра про разговоры. Половина про разговоры, половина про битву. Еще не все. Охренеть. На каждой планете что-то есть. О, ну все. До свидания.
Ребят, может, договоримся?
Faster than light jump successful.
Я знаю, как их обмануть. Кажется, мне хана. Так. Беги! Нет, я умерла. Да блин, ну как так-то? Опять. Ладно. Сейчас я все это просканирую сначала. Ага. Пошли вы. Блин, а чё их так много? Нет, так нечестно. Ладно, потом приду. Пойду артефакт заберу, и тогда я вернусь. Я еще вернусь. Ну, правда, у меня топлива нету. Блин, и правда нет топлива. И что делать? Что будет? Я не понимаю. Я меняю ей внешность, она остается в своей броне. Вот в этой. Что за бред? Четыре. Увеличивается. Давайте возьмем это. Да, да. Так и есть.
Where the Prothean beacon gave you the vision that warned us about the Reapers.
Eden Prime also marks Theron's first major attack with the Geth.
Yes. And now with Cerberus here, Eden Prime's colonists are under attack again.
Бедный Eden Prime.
Seems like more than just 3 years ago. Records indicate that you lost a squad mate on Eden Prime. Yeah, Corporal Jenkins. Does returning to the colony cause unpleasant memories? It's okay, Edie. Jenkins was a good soldier. He'd be proud of what we're doing here. I hope the motivation is effective.
Cerberus hit Eden Prime hard. Whatever they found here was worth a major offensive.
Насколько я помню, Дженкинс сам выпрыгнул к роботам. Его просто расстреляли.
I know. The Alliance did what it could to evacuate colonists, but Cerberus came in so quickly.
If we find survivors, we'll do what we can. What about this artifact? Is it part of the Prothean device we found on Mars?
The Alliance didn't get any specifics about what Cerberus has uncovered. But whatever it is, it's better off with us than with Cerberus.
I'm bringing you in as close to the dig site as I can. No way we'll avoid detection, but you should have a few minutes.
Understood. All right, everyone, get ready to move.
With luck, we can get to the dig site before Cerberus knows we're here.
Я тут только что поняла, что я в броне Цербера. Ребят, не стреляйте, я своя. Почему она в шлеме? Я не понимаю. А можно мне шлем отключить? А, хотя это же часть брони, точно. Но в любом случае в шлеме будет.
It is likely they will rebuild again after Cerberus is defeated.
I grew up on ships. Lose one, you can always move to another.
Based on observation of the Normandy's crew, I believe most people invest more emotional permanence to ships they serve on.
Да, колония сильно поменялась, конечно. Это не то, что раньше. Хотя мы там особо и не шастали в той колонии. Там ничего не было показано.
Shepard, this Cerberus data could help the colonists still alive on other parts of Eden Prime.
How?
I can get this intel to Eden Prime's resistance. Maybe...
There's the elevator that leads to the dig site.
Good. doesn't seem possible. It's not a Prothean artifact, it's
Это гроб.
a Prothean.
You believe Cerberus has recovered the corpse of a Prothean unmodified by Reaper technology.
Cerberus hasn't
Откуда
uncovered
здесь
corpses. This Prothean
протеанин
is alive.
живой?
That doesn't sound possible.
You saw Prothean stasis chambers in the archives on Ilos. The only reason those failed was a lack of power. Cerberus found this in an underground bunker. It still has power. He's been in stasis for the past 15,000 years, waiting for us. Think of what we could learn.
What can you tell me about the Protheans, the people, not the technology?
Given your experience with the Prothean cipher, you probably know as much about them as I do. The Prothean Empire spanned the known galaxy. They uplifted countless other species to help them
Короче, тиранами они были.
By galactic community, you are suggesting that Protheans had a structure similar to the modern council.
Yes, exactly. Their cultural and artistic expression are actually quite close to those of the ancient Asari. And given their similar interests in helping other species, it's clear that they believed in interspecies cooperation.
The way you describe them, they sound a lot like the Asari.
I'm certain I'm coloring their culture with my own perceptions. Whatever the Protheans were, finding one alive represents an incredible opportunity.
Эх, говорит.
Prothean expert.
I hope I can help. If this single Prothean was sent into stasis, he could be the foremost scientist of his time, or perhaps the wisest counselor. Cerberus damaged the life pod when they excavated it. The life signs are unstable.
Цербер, как
Let's get him
всегда.
out of there.
No, breaking open the pod would kill him. We have to find the command signal that ends the stasis mode. We also need to figure out how to physically open the pod without doing more damage. Cerberus took over the labs nearby to research what they found at the dig site. That's likely our best bet.
А вот и церберята приехали. А чё они не могут открыть капсулу? Пусть они ее нам отдадут, мы хотя бы живого протеанина оттуда извлекем. А то они сделают всякую фигню и все. Хотя не факт, что он им живым нужен. Мститель. Ай! Ах ты курва. Хрен тебе, поняла? Что-то я мажу. Да в смысле? И что, здесь ничего нет? Ой. Вон еще Цербер, я его вижу. Понятно. Изи-пизи. Ну, почти. Ой. Чем бы его двинуть? Да ты чё? Рехнулся. Устанавливает он. Фига. Вот это взрыв. Ну вы там посражайтесь, а я пока дверь обойду. А где они? Куда они взялись?
That lab found footage of the Protheans. Cerberus is studying it to figure out how to physically open the pod.
Бедняжки умерли. Что это такое? Это жнецы. А это протеане, походу. Хм. А как Шепард это видит, мне вот интересно. Там что, кино показывает? Съемки были, что ли? Почему они одинаковые, кстати? Ну ладно, броня одинаковая, но почему лица-то одинаковые? Не сумели сделать другие лица. Хотя, может, немножко и разные лица.
Alert! Broadside bulkhead cannot be sealed. Hostiles detected.
Then all forces to the north.
Все силы про человека.
I think I can duplicate that to open the life pod.
You understood that?
You didn't?
No. All I saw was static. Cerberus was trying to make sense of it without success. The Prothean cipher you received on Pharaohs, it lets you see the images as a Prothean would, and understand their language.
Whatever it does, I saw the video, and how they sealed the life pods.
Perfect. Then we just need the signal they use to activate stasis mode.
Что тут у нас? Туда иду, не туда, не знаю. Иду, куда глаза глядят. Убили за чаепитием, что ли? Чей-то дом, почему они тогда в броне военной? Причем в альянсовской броне. Да чё ты меня травишь этой хренью? Блин, Сузи, когда ты успела потратить свои умения, не понимаю. Ну. Ой. Я уже в Ляру стреляю. Я нечаянно. Я не хотела в нее стрелять. А в кого она? Так, осторожнее. Да блин, хватит перекатываться, достало. Как бы это убрать? Сядь! Отлично. Там что-то есть. Вот здесь. Или... А, нет, есть.
There. That lab found footage of the Protheans. Cerberus is studying it to find the stasis deactivation signal.
Еще одна сказка. Давайте посмотрим. Жесть вообще. Это, я так понимаю, уже конец войны, они прячутся по капсулам.
I never thought our empire would fall. It won't. We will sleep here until the Reapers return to dark space. Then we will rise, 1,000,000 strong. For the Empire. For the Empire. Get to your stasis pod. Victory. Broadcast the stasis readiness signal to all life forms.
And the refugees who have yet to reach the bunker.
Their sacrifice will be honored in the coming Empire.
Так если они уже нашли эти капсулы, они могут все это уничтожить. Как-то они неразумно поступают в эти капсулы, садясь.
I've got the signal the Protheans used to activate stasis mode.
Excellent. Then we have everything we need to open the pod.
Backup forces are here.
Да беги ты, застряла. Сядь. Куда он? А, вон он. Так, теперь уже можно капсулу открыть или как? Я что-то не помню. А, ну да. Да откуда вы? Блин, я бегу и не вижу, что они там стоят. Вовремя я убежала. Где? Нормально он так улетел. Жесть. Ну, еще одна такая же стоит. Что-то у меня здоровья маловато. А, он уже умер. Он умер, и я в него стреляю. Так, где там? Газовые. Найдите другой путь. Где мне его искать? Откуда ты взялся? Найдите другой путь. Ладно. Понятно. Я-то думала, здесь здоровье восстанавливается со временем, а хрен там. Что за... В смысле? Я не нажимала.
I'm transmitting the signal.
Perfect. It'll take a few moments for the life pod to process it. Cerberus has heavy forces incoming. We'll need to hold this position.
Ну, конечно же. Как же без этого? Ой, не то. Я не то хотела сделать. Ой, куда я? Так. Надо вот так сделать. Все умерли? Вон там еще вылезают. Ну, кто еще? Все? Кто там? Ну почему?
Looks like we got a second to catch our breath.
Or set up preparations for the next wave.
Давайте, занимайте позиции.
Has the life pod ended stasis mode?
It should not be much longer.
Нет, не все.
We should look for ways to hamper the enemy's approach.
Ляра сказала, что несколько секунд займет, но прошло уже как минимум минута. Хорошо, я села. Очень удачно. Охренеть. Мне и стрелять в него нечем. Ну, сингулярность очень поможет, конечно. Особенно против вот этого вот. О-хо-хо, еще сзади люди. До свидания, всего хорошего. Я умерла. Жесть, это было внезапно. По крайней мере, теперь я знаю, куда не стоит идти, а куда стоит. Козлы. Запускай сингулярность. Что-то... Ты почему не запустила? Ладно. Надо сначала этих перебить, а то они мешаться будут. Да вы чё? Я, конечно, зря так сделала. Ой. Нормально. Живем пока что. Пипец какой-то. Ой-ой-ой-ой. Наконец-то. Ну, остальное теперь так. В смысле я промазала? Кто там остался? Опять в здании кто-то сидит. Ну, привет. Как дела? Все? Вроде все. У меня будет личный протеанец. Протеанин, или как там. Он хоть жив?
It may take him some time to fully regain consciousness.
Так он вон уже глаза открывает. Скажет, где я? Кто я? Еще и биотик.
Be careful, he's confused.
И куда он собрался?
Remember, it's been 50,000 years for us, but for him, it's only been
A few minutes!
No. The bunker is falling. There is no other option.
There are pods online! Those soldiers are still alive!
Their sacrifice will be honored in the coming empire. Preparing neutron bombardment. Get to your life pod now.
Типа капсулы будут не тронуты, но все остальное, что останется вне капсул, умрет.
Clarify.
Sensors are damaged. Automated reactivation is not an option. You will remain in stasis until a new culture discovers this bunker. This may lead to a power shortage.
Do not shut off more pods. I need the few that are left.
Power needs will be triaged appropriately. You will be the voice of our people.
И в итоге все сдохли, кроме него.
More than that.
А может, кто еще остался?
How many others?
Just you. You can understand me?
Yes. Now that I've read your physiology, your nervous system, enough to understand your language.
So you were reading me while I was seeing...
Our last moments. Our failure.
Мне нужна ваша помощь.
Your people did everything they could. They never gave up. And I could use some of that commitment now.
Shepard, whatever you did got Cerberus interested.
Asari. Human. Synthetic. This is not a good beginning.
It's not safe here. Will you join us?
You fight the Reapers?
Yes.
Then we will see.
Он не любит рукопожатий. А то опять включится ясновидение. Или что это было?
A living Prothean.
That's correct, Admiral. But he's not quite what we expected.
Commander, our scientists barely understand what they need to do here. If the Prothean can help us construct this device, we need his cooperation.
Understood, Admiral.
We're losing colonies faster than we can evacuate. We've never seen a force like the Reapers.
He has, Admiral.
Can he help us?
I intend to find out.
Good. Cerberus slipped up again.
Он сталкивался, но не
Don't
победил.
let it go to waste. Hack it out.
Shepard, I need you down in the port cargo hold. It's about our new guest.
I'm on my way.
Чё он буйствует? Не нравится на корабле?
What's the problem?
I've tried to make the room more accommodating, but they're not letting me talk to him.
Apologies, Doctor. Contact protocol with a new species. Assume hostility. We had to dust off the regulations.
Он не выглядит враждебным. Хотя...
But he's not new. I've spent my life studying Protheans.
Ладно, давайте попробуем.
At ease. I don't think our guest will be a problem.
Зачем ему всех убивать? Для чего? Если он один остался.
Will he?
Среди протеан.
That depends on you. I can sense fear in you, anxiety and distress. The Reapers are winning.
What do you mean, you sense?
All life provides clues for those who can read them. It is in your cells, your DNA. Experience is a biological marker.
Then what exactly did I experience back on Eden Prime? That was a hell of a flashback.
The battle left its own mark on me. I communicated this to you. It can work both ways.
Like your beacons.
Yes. Which?
Да хватит меня лапать! А, у них еще и много маяков было. Он решил посмотреть, какой видела я.
You found one. You saw it all. Our destruction, our warnings. Why weren't they heeded? Why didn't you prepare for the...
Потому что совет дебилы.
Commander, and nobody could understand your warnings. The beacon nearly killed me.
Then communication is still primitive in this cycle.
We pieced together what we could, and used it to stop a Reaper invasion 3 years ago.
Then the extinction was delayed.
Now we have your plans for the device. We're going to build it.
Device?
The weapon your people were working on. I'd hoped you could tell us how to finish it.
We never finished it. It was
Нормально.
too late.
Then I take it you don't know anything about the catalyst.
No. I was a soldier, not a scientist. Skilled in one art.
Да, не очень хороший образец нам достался.
Among my people,
Не ученый.
avatars of many traits. Bravery, strength, cunning. A single exemplar for each.
Which are you?
The embodiment of vengeance. I am the anger of a dead people, demanding blood be spilled for the blood we lost. Only when the last Reaper has been destroyed will my purpose be fulfilled. I have no other reason to exist. Those who share my purpose become allies. Those who do not become casualties.
Ты с ума сошел?
Nothing in our fight against the Reapers has been that cut and dried.
Because you still have hope that this war will end with your honor intact.
I do.
Stand in the ashes of 1 trillion dead souls and ask the ghosts if honor matters. This silence is your answer.
We found this at the dig site. I assume it belongs to you.
It is a memory shard.
Could it help us with the device?
No, it contains only pain. But I will help you fight. And the last thing the Reapers hear before they die will be the last voice of the Protheans, sending them to their grave.
Какой злой таракан. Так, и чё? Чё мы зависли?
If you don't mind, I have a few more questions I'd like to ask.
Here it comes.
I've written over a dozen studies on your species. I've published in several journals that...
Amusing. Asari have finally mastered writing.
I'm sorry.
Never mind. What do you
А почему ты так сказал про Азарь?
We've never
Вот
seen
у
a
меня
species with
вопрос.
the sensory ability you have.
It was common among my people, imparting experience through touch, the chemistry of life. Complicated ideas could be absorbed in seconds.
That sounds very useful.
We evolved as hunters. Reading 1,000 details in our environment ensured our survival.
I'm beginning to understand the beacons a bit more.
Later, we developed technology to harness our ability. Information could be stored in certain objects through touch. Memory has its own biomarker, its own chemistry, as do knowledge and skills.
Так они могли делиться всеми своими сокровенными мыслями непонятно с кем.
Yes, I can still
При
sense the turmoil
каком-нибудь
witnessing
случайном
the extinction of our
прикосновении.
empire. The fabric of your being was forever marked that day.
So, could you read something about this room?
There was liquid, a form of incubation. The DNA of a Krogan who lived here. He was powerful, prone to violence.
I'm impressed. His name was Grunt.
And if he were my enemy, I would have given him a wide berth. There is great strength in his genes.
Liara here would never forgive me if I didn't ask you. What was Prothean civilization like?
Yes, I've always wondered. What sort
Ща
of
Лиара
beliefs did you
начнет.
have? Can you tell me about your religious beliefs, or perhaps the...
We are dead now. What does it matter?
I'm sorry. Studying your history has been a lifelong passion of mine.
When I was born, our empire was already
Huh.
at war with the Reapers. The first thing I remember was seeing my planet on fire.
What was your civilization like before the Reaper attack?
We were the dominant race of our cycle. We ruled the galaxy.
My studies indicated you were the only race engaged in space travel at the time. I always found that curious.
We were one empire composed of many subjects. All eventually called themselves Prothean.
What if they didn't want to?
They weren't given a choice.
Are you saying you enslaved the other species?
Any could oppose us if they wished. And if they had won, they would have ruled. Many tried. None succeeded.
I had no idea Protheans were so... severe.
Значит, они порабощали эти народы.
Very early we encountered the dangers posed by machine
Вообще,
intelligence.
конечно.
They rebelled against us.
We've had the same problem. They're called Geth.
We could not allow the machines to surpass us. It was decided the only way to win was to unite all organic life within our empire.
Did it work?
For a time, the Metacon War, we were turning the tide until the Reapers arrived. Then we understood machines had surpassed us long ago in ways we could never
Знакомая история.
imagine.
Back on Eden Prime, it looked like there were other stasis pods. What happened?
The Empire had fallen, and we knew our cycle was lost. We were the final vanguard, the best soldiers left alive.
So more of you were supposed to survive into this cycle?
Yes. Under my leadership, a new Prothean empire would have
Так,
arisen.
что-то у меня
We would have commanded
с
the races of
микрофоном
your time
странное.
to prepare for the next Reaper invasion. But traitors within our ranks, indoctrinated agents, betrayed us, and the Reapers discovered our plan.
Минуточку. Это я отключу.
Just out of curiosity, how would you have commanded us?
By leaving you no other option, you would have joined our army, or faced the Reapers alone.
We've uncovered quite a few Prothean ruins. Were you observing our ancestors?
Before the war, we cultivated species who showed potential. Eventually, you would have been offered a choice to join the Empire. But when the Reapers attacked, we ceased all study. We hoped they would see you as too primitive to harvest.
Well, thank you, I think. What can you tell us about your own war with the Reapers?
Many of the details were lost. The conflict lasted for centuries. Those that faced the Reapers in the beginning were long dead when I was born. There were memory shards, however, passed down from soldier to soldier. They gave us fragments of what happened.
Several years ago, we found a Prothean VI that called itself Vigil on the planet Ilos. He was the caretaker of a research project.
During my life, Ilos was only a rumor. It was said we had cities there, built on the ruins of a civilization before us. The Inusanon. If our scientists did have a research facility, whatever they were doing was secret.
Yes, Vigil said they wiped all traces of themselves from the record so the Reapers couldn't find them.
The scientists eventually went into
Да, но
cryogenic
это им не
stasis.
помогло.
More of my people survived?
No. But they did stop the Reapers from taking control of the Citadel in this cycle. It delayed their invasion.
I never saw the Citadel. It was captured long before I was born.
How did your people wage war against the Reapers?
Attrition. We fought them system by system, planet by planet, city by city. Entire worlds were sacrificed just to slow the Reapers down. Time they spent harvesting a population was time we could
Жесть.
regroup.
That must have cost you in the long run.
Yes. Our own people would be indoctrinated, converted, then turned against us. But there was no choice. Mercy is not a weapon. It is a weakness.
Why do you think your own cycle lost the war?
What had been our strength, our empire, became a liability. All races conformed to one doctrine, one strategy. The Reapers exploited this. Once they found our weaknesses, we could not adapt. The subservient races became divided and confused. Then, it was only a matter of time.
I'm happy to say our cycle is different. Most races cooperate, but they still remain unique.
Then it may be your only hope.
Так, война братан со жнецами, вот это
Is
надо
there
спросить.
anything more you can tell us about this device your people were trying to build?
We heard only stories. They said our scientists were constructing a great machine that had the power to defeat the Reapers.
You never saw it?
Одним
By
махом
that point,
победить
the
это вообще
Empire
странно.
was smashed into pieces. None of us knew what the others were doing.
Well, if we don't finish it soon, the same will be true of us.
Thank you for talking with me. I never imagined actually meeting a Prothean.
Я тоже.
This has been amusing.
Oh?
To discover the most primitive races of my time.
А что ты думаешь? А кто должен править?
There's also the Solarians.
Только мы и
The
остались.
lizard people evolved.
I believe they're amphibian.
They used to eat flies. Commander,
Да уж, офигеть
you may
можно.
count on me. I am known as Javik.
And welcome aboard the Normandy, Javik.
Мух ели. Скажи это соларианцу. Интересно, что он тебе ответит.
So much has changed, and yet the Reapers are still here.
Интересно, что Ляра может сказать про Протанина. Или она мне ничего не скажет.
There is new information on the private messages terminal.
A Prothean. A living, breathing Prothean right below me.
He's not what I expected.
Me neither. He was a little cold when I tried to talk. I understand the shock of waking up again. His species gone. But a Prothean, Shepard. There's so much he could tell us.
А в чем смысл рассказывать, если как бы они все сдохли? Хотя, может быть, в чем-то и есть смысл, не знаю. Если она так интересуется этой расой. Бедный Явик. Что там у меня? Ничего. Ладно, поехали, наверное, на Цитадель, потому что там много заданий. Кстати, надо закончить начатое. А то я как-то... Ой. Серьезно, она обратно поехала? Да так нечестно. Пополнение запасов, блин. Так, скопление исхода. Хорошо. Спасти курсантов. А где у нас топливный склад есть? Вот у меня какой вопрос. Может, на Цитадели есть? А, сейчас. А ведь раньше был. Даже не знаю. Где у нас... Это самое. Половин был. Там был склад. Нету нигде. Нормально. Ладно, тогда я пойду сначала на цитадель, а потом посмотрим. Если я не забуду изучить. Доктор Брайсон. Что за доктор Брайсон? Это DLC, что ли? Не хочу DLC.
Just our way of welcoming you back, Flight Lieutenant.
Yes, ma'am. Requesting docking permission?
Docking permission granted. Would you like private transport arranged?
Дай больницу.
Yes, Commander.
Меня-то Мария в бар приглашала. Еще. Ой, а что ты лагаешь? Ну, привет. Ты кто?
Where did you find this? Never mind, it doesn't matter. Yes, we can put this to good use. Thank you.
А вот и Тейн. Бой с тенью.
Commander Shepard. When I heard Earth was
Что
under
это
attack,
было?
I tried to call.
Стекло пытался разбить.
Thane, good to see you staying in shape.
My disease kills slowly. With enough care and a healthy lifestyle, it can be delayed for a few years. Of course, my allotted time has come and gone. Now I exercise because it pleases me. What are you doing here?
Visiting a friend who got hurt protecting me, Ashley.
The dark-haired human woman in intensive care. She will be starting physical therapy with my class soon.
That's her.
If she means something to you, then I will help how I can. As long as she is here, consider her under my protection.
Appreciate it, Thane.
Как поживаешь, Тейн?
It is a good time to be generous. Keprel syndrome has put most of my other plans on hold.
I'm back on the Normandy on an important mission. Sure could use you.
I would not be as I was before. I need daily medical attention. And if I know you, you will want to fight the Reapers somehow. You need the best at your side, and I am not at mine.
You don't have to wrestle down Krogan and break their necks. I'm sure we could find you lighter work.
I am at peace with what I've done in my life, Shepard. There comes a time when one must rest from war and conflict. It is not your time, but it is mine.
Do you know how much time you have left?
Сказала, что несколько лет ему осталось.
My favorite gave me
3 месяца нормально.
9 months ago. It's freeing to find no requirements placed on me. No responsibilities. No fears.
Фига у него ногти.
It is a good end to a life.
Are you in a lot of pain?
At times. The oxygen transfer proteins don't form correctly. Your human equivalent would be hemoglobin. As a result, my blood is low in oxygen. No matter how much I breathe in, I get tingling, numbness.
А как же переливание крови? Нельзя сделать переливание, что ли?
I cannot track the damage. I just experience dizziness from time to time.
I wish the best for you, Thane.
And I for you. Do not grieve for me. I have good doctors. My son visits regularly. Perhaps we will keep up via the extranet now that you are free. Until we meet
По
again.
скайпу, да? Что это было? Эх, бедный Тейн. Так, я могу что-нибудь купить? Чё?
President Huerta died of a stroke 2 years ago, ma'am.
I think you meant to say the man was dead for an hour and a half and his political enemies piled on enough propaganda to get the hospital name changed.
He can't remember his own name without the VI in his head telling him what it is. Trust me, in this building, we know dead.
В чем суть?
The Supreme Court says he's alive.
5 justices say he's alive, 2 of them appointed by him. The name is what it is.
It's completely tasteless to call this place Huerta Memorial.
President Huerta died of a stroke 2 years ago, ma'am.
I think you meant to say the man was dead for an hour and a half and his political enemies piled on.
Да почему можно так назвать, что нет? Он все равно потом умрет.
Having a VI drive your body isn't life. Are Reaper husks alive?
You did not just say that.
But it's the same thing, isn't it? He walks and makes noises just like they do.
Fine. I guess I'm just surrounded by zombies.
Thanks. Took her long enough to get the hint.
Welcome to Serta.
Так. Блин, денег мало. Я не понимаю, зачем покупать вот эту хрень. А, может быть, Эшли? Я одну куплю. Куплю одну, посмотрю, что можно сделать.
Hello again, Commander. Here to see our patient?
How is Ashley doing?
Very well. Her rate of recovery is amazing. I still want to keep her under observation, but she should be fit for duty soon.
Keep up the good work, Doctor.
You too, Commander.
Пойду с Эшли поболтаю. Она вроде может теперь говорить. Тут где-то квест должен быть. Или мне кажется? О, Удина.
The galaxy has need of exceptional soldiers like you, now more than ever.
I still need time. You'll have my answer soon, I promise.
I look forward to it. Shepard?
Udina, I got your email. Made your decision yet?
On becoming a Spectre? Not yet. It's an honor and all. But I don't know. I need to think about it some more.
Пипец, у нее лицо все в синяках.
Smart to give it some thought. How are you doing?
Good, considering. The nurse said you checked in on me earlier. Still out cold, I guess.
Ужас.
We didn't have time to talk. I thought maybe if you were up for it.
Yeah, I wasn't sure you wanted to. You were pretty clear on Mars about where things stood.
What do you mean?
You're not a part of Cerberus anymore. Case closed. Full stop.
It's the truth.
Okay. You cut all ties. I accept that. It's just that if you're giving the orders, I need to be able to count on you.
That works both ways. It's a damn mess out there. All we've got is the people around us. We have to trust each other or this doesn't work. Deal?
Deal.
When you're back on your feet, we'll talk some more.
Shepard, wait. There's one more thing. I wasn't sure if I should mention it.
Что тебе надо?
What is it?
I have family back on Earth. I haven't heard from them. It's making me crazy. But I know you're busy, Shepard. We can talk later.
Не-не, говори, рассказывай. И чё? И чего?
Who's back on Earth?
Mom plus my 3 sisters. The youngest, Sarah, was away on her honeymoon. Married a military man, Thomas. He got called back in and she was stuck alone. She called me. It's been pretty tough.
I imagine.
I was always there to protect them growing up. Even when I was off on tour, they knew they could talk to me. I told her to come to the Citadel. We could wait for news together.
I didn't hear from you while I was a guest of the Alliance.
I couldn't face you, even when Anderson requested my presence. It was difficult.
It's okay. We're both professionals. We have more important things to worry about.
You're right. I'm just restless, laying here, doing nothing.
So what's all this Lieutenant Commander business?
Seems like the old Williams curse is losing its grip. Was sure I'd top out at gunnery, Chief.
You've worked hard. You deserve it.
I thought so too. Until Eden Prime. Losing 212 was... well, you know.
It was the Reapers, Ash. You did the best you could. And survived to help us.
Just losing everyone under my command, it's tough to face. I'll never forget any of this.
Что поделать, это война.
I need you back on your feet.
I'll be back. And first order of business is to shove their metal tentacles right up there. I mean, I'll fight with honor and courage, ma'am.
Привет, Лут.
Roger that, Elsie.
Какая камера? У меня нет камеры. Меня ее украли.
We can't afford to be at each other's throats.
Кому ты влепишь за дис?
Plan on getting through this. We need to trust each other.
I was trying to keep the family stuff to myself, to be professional. I don't know how you managed to keep it all together.
There's a war on. People are counting on us.
I get it. But it's still hard to put it all aside.
Have you heard anything about Earth?
We have reports coming all the time on what's going on.
Это же не моя камера была.
Wild speculation. And half are probably too optimistic to be true.
We have to believe that we can do something.
When I thought you were dead, I lost hope. I'm telling you. But when you came back, I was ready to believe anything. I mean, maybe this problem can't be solved by some grunt shooting the boogeyman in the face. But if you think it might help, I'm game.
That sounds more like the Ash I know.
Что мне? Не надо мне ничего.
I should get back to it.
Мне лайк
Take care of
нужен.
yourself.
Will do, Commander.
Только лайк, больше ничего. Ну, с возвращением тогда.
Listen to me, those prototypes are vital. We need these biotic upgrades to fight the Reapers.
But clone tissue replacement takes months. You'll need a prosthetic.
Что за лаги?
All I can say is that unless we get those prototypes back, this project accomplishes nothing.
Не знаю, зачем нужны эти книги. Мне кажется, одну из них можно Эшли дать. О, все открылось. Отлично. Тогда мы идем в бар. Конечно, заслужила. Сейчас потанцуем, наверное. Что так лагает? Вон Ария сидит. Но я пока к ней не пойду. Я сначала напьюсь, а потом уже пойду к Арии. А, со мной еще Кортес хотел поговорить, точно. В смысле? Алло, дайте мне выпить. Где моя выпивка? Почему я не могу потанцевать? А, могу. Могу потанцевать, но не могу выпить. Почему? Или я в другом месте пить должна? Когда война со жнецами пошла не по плану. Спасибо за лайк. Видишь, как их мало сегодня. Что у нас здесь? Вообще никого нет. И ничего. А, о, Вега. Пойдем пить, Вега.
Nice to see you down here in the dirt with us grunts.
You think I don't like getting dirty?
Whoa now, come on.
Почему он дергается?
I didn't mean anything by it.
Uh-huh. What did you mean then?
See those Marines over there? None of them officers, just soldiers fighting the war.
Да ладно тебе пробедняться.
They've been buying me drinks all night. You know why? Same reason they got all quiet and serious when you walked in.
You don't seem intimidated by me in the least. In fact, you could use a little more deference.
Sure, but I've fought with you. I've seen you in action. Now, don't get me wrong, you're good. Probably one of the best.
Probably?
And you fill out a uniform like nobody's business. Just saying. But I know you're human. Just like me.
But not then.
Nope. Hell, I still remember the day they made you the first human Spectre. I watched it on the vids, just like all of them. But to them...
Хорошо, давай. Хорошо помыться тебе.
I've seen a hell of a lot, but I'm still just a soldier. I'm still one of them.
Sure, but they don't know you. They just know what they've been told. Listen, you want them to see you're one of us, right?
Maybe.
Then buy them around.
Ну давай.
I like the way you think, Lieutenant.
Compadres, Hey! The commander would like you to have a drink. On her. So here's to us.
Who's like us?
Damn few. And they're all dead.
Как весело.
Honor meeting you, Commander.
Thanks, but we're all in this together. Every one of us has a part to play. True enough.
Повышаем боевой дух солдат.
Not bad, Lola. I was hoping you'd know that one.
Thanks for the warning.
Thanks for the drink.
А мне тоже выпить хочу. Где моя выпивка? Почему ее нету? Меня там не пускают. Дайте выпить. Почему она не активна? Странно.
So you admit you and your thugs are here illegally?
Yes, and it only took CSEC 3 weeks to figure it out.
I don't care who you are. You're required to go through processing like all other refugees. Come with me.
I don't think so.
Громко не торчи. О, май. Ща как закричу.
I'm being asked to submit to immigration processing.
Of course you are.
Но мне будет слишком стыдно, так что не буду.
Done. What else can I do for you?
Nothing. Thank you.
My pleasure.
I think we're done here. Enjoy the show, Shepard? I guess there's one rule on the Citadel, huh? I guess so. I hate this place. So sickeningly uptight.
Ну, как бы война.
Then why are you here? Cerberus stole Omega from me. The elusive man is now squarely at the top of my shit list. You will pay for every second I've spent in this bureaucratic hole. How did Cerberus defeat you? Deceit, distraction, and a big fucking army. They lured me away from Omega and ambushed me. I escaped, but Cerberus had already laid siege. By the time I could launch an assault, they were too entrenched. At least you escaped to fight another day. And that day is coming. I'll take Omega back, but I'll get to that. You're here because I have a proposition.
Что? А еще какое предложение?
I'm listening. The way I see it, if you don't defeat the Reapers,
Да, так и есть.
won't matter where I'm sitting. It's in my interest to help you. What are you offering, Arya? On Omega, I kept the Blood Pack, Blue Suns, and Eclipse in check. Now they're running amok. Nobody wants that. Unite them under my rule, and you'll have a powerful and ruthless force for your war. I've laid the groundwork with all 3 groups. I just need you to close the deals. Give a criminal a gun, he'll shoot you in the back. They already have guns, Shepard. I'll make sure they point them at the Reapers. I'm trying to help you. Why don't you think it over? Meet with Gnarl, my agent who's dealing with the Blood Pack. The Blue Suns leader is incognito here on the Citadel. He'll be expecting you. And I already have a deal with Jonas Sidaris, the Eclipse leader. You just have to get your friend, Commander Bailey, to let her out of jail. You obviously don't know Bailey very well. Bailey respects you. Lean on him. I think a united force of professional mercs is worth it. Don't you? It's always a pleasure, Shepard. Let me know if you want to talk later.
Давай поговорим тогда сейчас.
So what's on your mind, Shepard? What's new with you? That's supposed to be funny? Let's see.
Сама хотела поговорить. Говорит. Я открыта для разговора.
Can't even get Novarian rum here. In other words, I'm in hell.
Какая она смешная.
I think I'm going to employ violence. I'm gonna slap Omega right out of the elusive man's greedy little hands. What's your angle on gaining control of the Blood Pack? Gnarl will explain it. If we're gonna work together, Shepard, you need to trust me. At least a little.
How do we get the Blue Suns on our side?
Their leader, Darner Vosk, is a twisted little criminal. I expected his demands to be unreasonable, but it turns out he's the biggest pushover of them all. Talk to him. I'll let you be the judge. Call me if you need to.
How am I supposed to talk Bailey into letting Jonas Sedaris out of prison?
I've already leaned on the council. Bailey is in direct defiance of their order. So talk to him. One Boy Scout to another. Chain of command and all that crap.
Ария такая, конечно. Чего? На ужин соблазни, ты чё? С ума сошла, что ли? Иди сама соблазняй его. Привет, Ред. Вообще охренела. Соблазни, говорит. Пошла ты в задницу. Слушай, Ред, я тут посмотрела. Ой. Смотри, здесь же можно было раньше пить. А сейчас нельзя. Почему? То ли глюк, то ли убрали это. Это странно. Хотела просто поваляться в ногах у Арии. Или потом можно будет пить. Так, мне тут задания понадавали. Ясно. Так, куда бы мне... Давайте сверху начнем тогда. Не играл? Серьезно? Ну, я пока не играю в DLC. Я просто задание выполняю на цитадели. Что происходит? Ну, а куда ему ехать тогда?
That's back when we had space. Where's my family supposed to go? I don't know, all right. But they can't land here. You can't turn people away. Yes, we can. Tell your friends to move their ship out of...
Sure you can't squeeze in a few more people, officer?
And who the heck are you?
Oh, Commander Shepard.
If that's what you think, I'll find you some room.
So my family can dock?
Commander Shepard says your family's cleared. Just tell them to hurry.
Thank you, Commander. Thank you so much.
Не за что. Это типа пропавшие ребята? Там Монтейн почему-то пропал. Два Ханара. Ой. Не понимаю, чего оно лагает. Подлагивает иногда. Так, это у нас что? О-о-о. Я даже не знаю, что купить. Хорошее-то оружие или нет? Хз, я не буду пока его покупать. У меня денег нет. Особо. Броня. Что ты там болтаешь? Чё тут нет никого? О, Гарус.
Shepard.
What's happening?
We convinced the council to accept our wounded. Nowhere else to go.
How bad is it?
More dead than injured. 85% killed in action. We'll need a morgue soon. Not a lot of flesh wounds when you're fighting
Да
Reapers.
уж.
Casualties are that high?
Our frontline units are being wiped out, whole platoons at a time. A single Reaper can destroy 9 or 10 of them in one attack.
That's not war. It's slaughter.
They're called Reapers for a reason. And these guys found out why.
Do what you can for them.
A few of them might get back on their feet, but the rest... Sympathy is about all we can offer.
Any sign of your family?
Not yet, but I keep hoping. What about you? I'm starting to see some wear and tear.
Нормально.
I won't lie. It's been rough.
Well, don't forget to come up for air. There's a lot more war to go.
You have a copy of a Shepard VI.
Oh yeah, the one based on that war hero? We locked it after some kid spilled soda.
А вот же она стоит.
I'll unlock it, but we've only got the demo version working.
Здрасте.
Good to meet you. I'm Commander Shepard of Alliance Navy. Extranet says you're Alliance military. Take care of yourself out there, officer.
Коллега.
There's nothing this galaxy can't beat if we all work together. Except the Reapers. Ever see the size of one of those things? My personality matrix can predict what the real Commander Shepard would say with 7% accuracy.
Да что ты говоришь?
I come pre-installed with an SSV Normandy flight sim. Got any pets? You look like a Varen person. Always nice to see you. Hey again. Anyone ever tell you you're one hell of a looker, soldier? Don't be a stranger.
I don't really sound like that, do I?
Extranet says you're Alliance military. Take care of yourself out there, officer.
Нет, конечно, у тебя не такой голос. Так, здесь ничего нет. Да хватит лагать.
Wow. Aria wasn't kidding.
Привет, Смолзарт.
Great Commander Shepard on a leash.
I'm here for my own reasons, Vosk.
Oh, sure you are.
А может быть, она есть, просто о ней умалчивают.
Which is?
A Turian general named Oraka has it out for the Blue Suns. He's raising a stink over our activity in this sector. I'll commit my gang to Aria as soon as Oraka's dead.
There must be more to Oraka's complaint.
We're just making little raids along trading routes. With Aria's blessing, I might add. Oraka's just some military fossil who came out of retirement to relive the glory days and justify his existence. Losing him won't.
Кстати, Смолзарт, я тут разобралась насчет, как это называется, ретрансляции. Мучилась все, никак не могла разобраться, потому что очень сильно был перегружен кодировщик. Но потом я перевела. Короче, не знаю, каким-то образом у меня это получилось. Не знаю, каким. Но все вроде нормально стало. Спасибо тебе за совет. У меня был вообще этот плагин, но я не понимала, как им пользоваться.
You seriously think I'll assassinate a Turian general?
Aria seems to think so. Or else, why would she send you? She knew the price. The two of you work it out. Oh, and, tell Aria I still expect her blue ass in bed with me.
Мечтай, мечтай.
What is it? You knew about this?
Can you be more specific?
Darner Vosk expects me to kill General Oraka.
Who cares what Vosk wants? What he needs is for Oraka to stop disrupting his operations.
Ну ты даешь, Ред.
I don't see the distinction.
The distinction is that I'm giving you the chance to save his life.
Right. Why didn't you just tell me this yourself?
Vosk needed to see you, needed to realize who he's dealing with. Plus, if I have to suffer that scumbag staring at my tits one more time, I might have to kill him.
Yeah, he mentioned that,
That I'm going to sleep with him? We all have our delusions.
Что-то лут там в душе, наверное, смылся. Тут, я так понимаю, больше мы ничего не найдем. Поехали дальше. Посольство. В баре была. Ну, пошли в посольство. Правда, не знаю, есть тут... А, тут Миранда. Она хотела поговорить со мной. Кстати, не забывайте ставить лайки, кто не поставил. Ты кто?
Of course I read through the names of the dead every day, but please, please, a few more minutes of searching could mean a lifetime of peace for my family.
Someone in your family is MIA?
My son Bilal. And bureaucratic
Сын Билан?
seems to be in short supply. I'm Ambassador Dominic Osoba. My son's squad returned from their mission on Benning without him. I found them drinking, but they won't even look me in the eye. I can offer a bounty for any information. If Bilal's alive, we want him home. If he's dead, then we can begin to mourn him.
If I find anything, I'll let you know.
Thank you. Either way, you will set my mind at ease.
Тут у нас ничего нет. Блин, мне и купить не за что плюшки в спектромагазине. Денег нет, но вы держитесь. О!
Commander Shepard, John Dumbao, Special Tactics and Recon. I've got intel suggesting that high-level Hanar officials may be indoctrinated.
That's a damning accusation. What have you got?
Evidence of an Alliance Black Ops team raiding a Batarian research station. The Batarians were studying Reaper technology.
The Batarians had Reaper technology?
The Alliance raid turned into a massacre, and the humans ended up with nothing. Your people faked a power failure to hide the incident.
The Batarians would have gone to war if they'd found out. But how does this implicate the Hanar?
They maintained discreet gray market trade relationships with the Batarians, and led the Alliance to the station. We suspect those Hanar operatives escaped with Batarian tech. If your reports on the Reapers are accurate, they could already be indoctrinated.
What's your source on all this?
It was an anonymous gift, but I believe it came from a
Хочу такую же... О, Касуми.
Kasumi? You're hunting a thief?
A master thief.
Хочу такой же этот, как это называется, свитшот или как он, толстовку. Я смотрела, она стоит где-то в районе 4000.
What do you need me to do?
The Hanar operative is now a diplomat on the Citadel. I don't have a public name, and the Hanar will go to ground if I make a formal inquiry.
So we're hunting?
I'm tracking suspicious transmissions to the Hanar homeworld. I could use your help.
Let me see what I can dig up at the Spectre office.
Thanks, Shepard. And for the record, not everyone doubted your concerns about the Reapers. I just hope we're not too late.
So, remember when you helped me get Eiji's grey box from Donovan Hawk? The one with information that could start a war?
I thought we destroyed that information to keep you safe.
There were enough clues left for me to piece things together when I got curious. It was big enough to leak it to Bao. If you don't mind me tagging along cloaked, maybe I can help you dig up some dirt on the Hanar.
I'd appreciate it.
Я вижу их глаза. Так, что тут у нас? Ничего. Ничего купить не могу. Освобождение инженеров.
Shepard, I'm checking security reports. Can you track the transfers coming from the Hanar embassy?
On it.
Bao's got a good plan. Hanar are predictable. Anything suspicious in their terminal use should narrow down our list of suspects.
So you approve of Bao?
Absolutely. He's a good Spectre. The galaxy needs more like him.
And the fact that he's trying to arrest you?
Well, nobody's perfect.
Никто не идеален. Это да. Так, а что мне тут делать-то надо? Капитан Бейли. А, мне надо с ним поговорить насчет Джоны. Сидерис.
Here to talk to you about releasing Jonah Sidaris.
Damn, you too? Somebody got the council to order her release. I'm delaying as best I can. What's your stake in this?
It's classified.
That's a fancy way of saying mind your own business. Look, there's no way I'm letting that psychopath out. The woman's unstable and a clear public threat.
What makes you think she's crazy?
She was a ruthless sadist before she got caught. Her imprisonment has cracked the shell off the nut.
Maybe freedom will improve her.
She rages day and night, Shepard, calling for the deaths of all eclipsed enemies. No, freedom will only give her the chance to kill.
I'd like access to her to judge for myself.
Sure thing. I'm sure you'll agree. Then maybe the council will listen to you and rescind the order. Go to the C-Sec outpost.
Так вот, кто управляет советом.
Connect to Sidaris' cell from there. Then call me back.
Ария. Это все из-за советницы Азари. Она ей, видимо, что-то должна, раз она ее приказы выполняет.
Val, I have some possible hits. Got some strange money transfers.
His money transfers are to support his mistress. Not sure about Olun. I'll pull his bio.
I'll check Olun's personal records and pull his recent messages.
Can I just note how odd it is for a Hanar to have a mistress?
You know, if Bao catches up with you, I can grant you immunity.
What, if I join up? Last time I did that, you wrote me into a suicide mission.
I didn't say you had to join up.
You were working your way around to it.
Теперь сюда же надо или куда? Нет, не сюда. А куда? Я хожу вокруг да около, не знаю, куда идти и что делать. А что, опять туда, в этот же терминал идти? Что за бред? Туда-сюда ходить. Ну, и в чем смысл-то? Что делать-то надо? Так. Где тут задание? Как оно называется? Найдите доказательства в посольствах Президиума. Может, может быть, мне куда-то еще надо? А не только на этой локации находиться? Хотя написано посольство. Это посольство. И чего? И что мне делать? Он никак не нажимается. Что за бред? Что делать-то надо? Может, перезагрузить? Может, оно зависло? Давайте перезагрузим. Может, это что-то даст. А может, и не даст. Ой, не то нажала. Не-а. Да хватит. Что мне делать, ё-моё? Куда мне идти? Заблудилась в трехсосных. Вряд ли с Бейли надо поболтать. Нет. Может, опять сюда надо зайти? Минуточку. Нет, не активная панель. Нет. Написано слежка включено. И чего? Странно. Ладно, поехали на другой этаж тогда. Доки, зона хранения. Тут я была. Община президиума. О, давайте сюда. Здесь я не была. А, еще мне надо в доки. Там Миранда меня ждет. Конечно, записывайтесь.
Thanks. Who was that?
The first human Spectre.
Wow, Commander Shepard?
She thinks we could do some good.
Okay, I'll look at that recruitment brochure.
Я подписала им смертный приговор. Слишком все дорого. Кормушка для рыбы. У меня рыбы-то нет. Ну ладно. Где мне деньги взять для всего этого? А чё она так медленно идет? Нарл. Ща приду к Нарлу. С дверью разговариваешь.
Quick, hands behind your back. We'll be here any minute.
What the hell are you talking about?
Crete, Bloodpack's leader. Arya brings him the great Commander Shepard. Crete pledges the gang to her. We're just luring him into the open so we can take him out.
Not the best start to our friendship, Gnarl.
He's coming. Put your hands behind your back and try to look like I beat you up or something.
This better be on the up and up.
Quiet.
Arya to look even more powerful than Crete thought. Her instructions on boarding Citadel undetected were one thing. Now this. Commander Shepard. Want you to know, your head will be hood ornament on my.
Какой ты слишком умный для тупого животного.
So, do you agree to Arya's terms?
Most definitely. Arya can use Bloodpack as she sees fit.
Wasn't talking to you, Crete. Grill?
What? You have my word. Now open fire!
Not him. Grill's next in line to take over. Arya's deal is with him.
Предательство.
Yes. I'm Arya's mole, Shepard. You've scratched my back. Now I'll scratch yours.
Какие они страшные.
Don't double-cross Arya.
I may be ambitious, but I'm not crazy.
Uh-huh.
Амбициозный ты наш.
Good work, Gnarl. Thanks for the gun.
Anytime, Shepard. Grill and I will let Arya know the light is green.
Пипец. В чем я только что поучаствовал? За что мне героя дали? А, хотя, ну да, я там ответила как-то. Как-то не так. Точнее, как-то так. Что там происходит? Арака. Привет. А, это тот самый, который любил спутницу.
Yes, neck deep in drink just before I retired. I'm clean now, reinstated.
Я не буду его убивать.
I need to do my part for the Citadel, Commander. The Blue Suns are raiding CSEC weapons shipments. I'm putting a stop to that. Those mercs are seriously jeopardizing the Citadel.
Дима, я думала, что ты бот, ну, который пишут всякий бред. Чуть тебя не забанило. Привет. Какой звук? Не знаю, может, ты не включил звук? У всех звук есть. В смысле не работает? Работает у меня все. Ты чё? Есть кто-нибудь в чате? Скажите, что у меня со звуком все нормально. Сейчас, погодите. Хотя... Да, слушайте, не работает.
В смысле не работает?
Ой, нет, работает. Включи звук в Ютубе. Дима, звук включи. Скажите ему, чтобы он звук включил. Да какой хелп, слышь? А, ну ладно. Оружие искать. Где я тебе это оружие найду, ё-моё? О, Лиара.
Still working?
One call leads to another, and here I was hoping I'd have time to enjoy the view. The last time I saw the Presidium, remember how it was all rubble after Sovereign attacked?
Чего? Какая сова? Ты о чем вообще?
I barely got to see the Presidium before half of it got crushed.
And by the time they repaired it, it was time for the next invasion. Citadel hasn't seen the reality of this war yet. We should stock up on necessities while we can.
Such as?
Ezo, heavy arms.
Да, я сказала же, что я чуть тебя не удалила, подумала, что ты бот.
We'll get the people. Take a moment for yourself now and then.
I know. But there's always just one more task or meeting. Speaking of which, talk to the Volus, Barlavan. He'll point you to some mercenaries willing to join us.
Знаю я такого Барлавона.
Hello, Shepard.
Понятно. Чё за лаги, ё-моё? О, Сузи.
Hello, Shepard. You look like you're gathering data. That is a safe assumption. Anything big and world-shaking? Man's inhumanity to man? Does objective reality really exist? That kind of thing? I was running scenarios in my head to analyze Jeff's behavior. I believe he has a strong affectionate attachment to me.
Да, быстро у него возникла привязанность любовная.
Shepard, you have first-hand sexual experience. How do you know when someone is romantically invested?
Я не хочу, чтобы они были вместе. Нет.
Many magazines that give helpful lists. Maybe you should read them. I have. Their information is self-contradictory and assumes that the reader participates in Earth subcultures. Perhaps we could discuss how to provoke Jeff into an emotional commitment. That's not how to think of it. It's gotta be natural. You need chemistry. I see. There are a number of pharmaceuticals
Препараты.
inject to
Ты
simulate
чё?
the desired emotional state. No, I mean relax and do something you both like. Something simple. For example,
Да.
I will see if there are comedic entertainment shows.
Джокер козел.
Scanning. Do you think he would like the man who hung himself? It appears to be about an amorous plastic surgeon.
Нет.
Have you considered that maybe if you need this much
Пошла
help,
вон,
you
я не
know,
хочу об этом с тобой разговаривать. Понятно? И вообще тебя убью в конце.
romantic relationship with him. I'm saying you weren't designed for every possibility. I see. You are probably correct. There is little precedent that humans and synthetics can maintain relationships as equals. I will no longer devote processing power to exploring the possibility.
Да-да, не заморачивайся по этому поводу и забей на него большой, толстый. Что там у тебя есть? Не знаю, в теле.
Hey, Commander, check it out. Big news. The Blasto movie is breaking.
Ты как сюда попал вообще? Иди обратно на корабль.
There's also a big expose on quasar tournaments. Tips on how to make your apartment look bigger. And oh yeah, a big ass Reaper invasion.
Да, всем наплевать на это вторжение.
When big events shake up the galaxy, people cling to what's familiar.
You say that like it's a good thing.
It's better than riots in the streets.
I guess. I just wish there were a middle ground. You know, a little less gardening advice, a little more war prep.
It'll happen, once there's something people can do to help.
Meanwhile, they ignore the unshackled AI walking around the Presidium.
She run into any trouble?
No, she's my mobility assistance mech. Thanks to Vrolic syndrome, I'm legally entitled to bring her everywhere. Finally getting some use out of those disability benefits.
I'm sure she appreciates getting out to see the sights.
Ah, she's earned a little shore leave.
Угу. 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 Отпуск она заслужила. Какой нахрен отпуск на ИИ? Спасибо за шопинг. Я ничего не купила, пожалуйста. Что надо?
But your manager said you could give me a refund if I made an appointment.
You're not on my appointment list, and you don't have a receipt. I don't even think we carry that version anymore.
Listen, I don't need a new model or store credits or anything. I just want my money back.
There's nothing I can do without a sales record of some kind.
I can go get the warranty book from my car.
I'm afraid I can't help you.
But your manager said you could give me a
Так, поддержим
He
покупателя.
is not gonna leave. The sooner you refund him, the sooner you go home.
Yeah, you're right. Let's get this over with. Here, I sent you a full refund.
Really?
Yes.
You mean it?
Of course I do.
A full refund?
Yes, congratulations. The whole 15 credits.
Oh, wow.
Hey, thanks.
Ясно. Понятно.
Look, Commander, I don't want any trouble. I'm authorized to sell here, and all my arms are legal, see?
These are light inventory.
Shit, you slumming for CSEC too? I already got harassed by the old Turian with the bad attitude. Yeah, I got much better stuff.
Что у него с речью?
Galaxy's going belly up. Credit won't mean anything once the Reapers rip through.
So what exactly are you saying?
Whatever happens, I figure there'll be survivors, but it'll be chaos. I'm betting things will run on a barter system. So I'm getting a jump. My best stock only trades for hard goods and artifacts with real value.
So what gets me access to your top shelf?
Heh, Turian just waved credits in my face and spat on it. Nice to see you have flexibility. If you find any rare pieces when you're out saving the galaxy, bring them back. Then I'm happy to share my top stock with CSEC, no problem. Outside of that, I gotta stick to
И
my
что же
guns.
мне тебе дать?
Credits don't talk with me, Commander. CSEC wants my top of the line. You gotta come through with a couple of artifacts.
Что за задания такие непонятные и вообще? Охренеть можно. Кодекс мне не нужен. Охренеть. Так, улучшенная электросеть. Окей, немножко. От того, сколько мне заданий понадобали, и я не знаю, и как их решить. Так, давай говорить. Седерис. Седерис.
Thanks. We'll need some privacy.
Of course. When you're done, you can also contact Commander Bailey from that terminal.
Сумасшедший.
You've killed a lot of my people. Don't think I've forgotten that.
You have to move on.
And I will, once all my enemies are dead. I love holding all the cards. Even in here, you must deal with me. I have all the power.
Is that right?
Yes, Sane, my second in command, is a weak-willed toady. If he had balls, he'd leave me to rot and take control himself. But he won't defy me. He knows better. Now get me out of here, Shepard. Tell Bailey to release me.
Bailey, I've seen Sedaris.
So she's crazy, right? It would be ridiculous to let her out.
Да, лучше ее не выпускать.
Let me try to make this problem go away.
Sounds good. I'll hold the line until I hear from you.
Так, что тут? Это не то. Там был какой-то этот чувак, ее заместитель. И как мне с ним связаться, мне интересно. Кстати, Ля рассказала поговорить с Барлавоном. А где Барлавон? Чё тут задания не отмечены, я не понимаю. Или отмечены? Кто такой Сейн? Генерал Рак, Каник, Барлавон. Один. Ну, он не хочет со мной говорить, ваш Барлавон. Вроде как. Советник Удина, капитан Белли. О, надо к Миранде зайти. Не знаю, может сюда нажать? Нет. Не хочет Барлавон со мной разговаривать, ну и пошел ты в жопу. Так, значит, смотрим по карте. Сейн мне нужен. Он у нас в зоне хранения сидит. Значит, мне с ним надо поболтать. А вот что делать с генералом Арака и где мне найти эти артефакты? Наверное, где-то в зоне сражений. О.
So he's clearly not indoctrinated. Who's opposing him? An unnamed Hanar recently posted here from Kajay. I'll check transit records for incoming Hanar.
It all comes down to the war, and you trying to pull everyone into it.
You should visit. Would you rather the Reapers win?
No. And I owe you for getting KG's grey box back from Hawk. But I can't do another collector base, Shep. The Reapers aren't people. I can't infiltrate a Reaper party and steal a big
How many on board? 30 or 40 survivors. That's all.
Ну чё, Сейн?
Get ready for trouble.
Not here for that, Sane. Just want to talk about Jonas Sedaris' release.
Oh, you're the one coordinating that, right? My idea, you know. Arya came to me looking to gain Eclipse support. I'm leveraging it to bust the boss out.
Sane, you should run Eclipse.
Huh?
You can do it. Leave Sedaris locked up and make the deal with Arya yourself.
Ты повышен.
Arya would be a step up. And you think she'd let me run things?
I don't see why not.
Right. Right. Then that's the plan.
Не люблю я Цитадель и местные квесты, но их надо сделать.
Good man.
Что у нас осталось? Миранда.
Shepard, the council withdrew the release order for
Да,
Sedaris.
да.
Arya, Talok of all people, got him to do it.
Commander Shepard. One moment, please.
Наверное, сегодняшний стрим самый скучный на свете.
Shepard.
Привет.
Commander Shepard. It's been far too long. We live in interesting times.
A little too interesting.
I couldn't get anywhere near you when the Alliance had you locked up.
Relieved of duty. It was complicated.
I'm sure it was. I'm surprised they didn't court-martial you. The Alliance isn't known for its flexibility.
Doesn't matter now.
Shepard, about Earth.
Countless people lost their lives within minutes. The Reapers are everything we feared.
They should have listened to you a long time ago.
Должны были. Ну, не выслушали.
What about you? What brings you here?
I need to talk to a few people. Like you. The Citadel is a good place to meet. For now. What's the Alliance's next move?
We have a plan. It's a long shot.
Not surprising. Shepard? There's something I wanted to mention.
What is it?
I haven't heard from my sister, Oriana, for a while.
Опять.
I'm getting worried.
Your sister?
Yes. I don't want to overreact, but... Well, there's a lot going on.
I thought we made sure she was
У нее
safe.
волосы к броне приклеены.
It's probably nothing, but I just know my father is involved.
What happened?
I don't know. Everything I had in place to make sure she was safe went dark.
What do you need from me?
I appreciate the offer, Shepard, but you have your hands full. If I need a door or two kicked down, I know just who to call. But for now, I'll be fine.
Okay, I understand.
I have to figure this out.
You will.
В смысле?
If you're looking for a lead here, anyone associated with Cerberus will be hard to find.
No question. But I'm owed a few favors. Someone here will give me a tip on Oriana.
Have you had any run-ins with the elusive man?
Just once. He said it had been a pleasure to work with me, but he needed to contain the situation.
Contain the situation. Sounds final.
It nearly was. He doesn't take rejection well.
No, he doesn't.
Ладно, мне насрать на
should
это
get
все.
out.
Be careful.
Какая разница, все равно никто не смотрит.
Those poor colonists on Eden Prime. First the Geth attack, now Cerberus. For what it's worth, our new crew member doesn't need a
Пойду.
translator himself, but he shared a...
Кто там хотел со мной поговорить? Кортес? Ой, начинается.
Commander. Sorry. Didn't see you there. This is a recording from Ferris Fields. Months ago. I lost a lot of friends that day. I lost my husband. I grieved. Said goodbye, made my peace.
You were talking with him when the collectors hit?
I was organizing construction at a remote station a few clicks south of the main colony. Robert managed to get outside of the field the collectors put up. Instead of running, he called me.
Sorry for your loss. He obviously cared a lot about you.
He was afraid I wouldn't let go. But for him, I moved on. Or at least I thought I had. Then the invasion hits. There's no time. And the one thing I grab is this. I mean, what's the point of moving on with your life when everything is going to hell?
Start thinking that way and we've already lost.
Yeah, you're right, but... Well, to be honest... I've never felt as alone as I do
У
right
тебя
now.
есть я.
You're not alone, Steve. I'm here. Anytime you need me.
И Вега.
I appreciate that, Shepard, I really do. But don't worry, Commander. When I'm in that pilot seat, I'm there 100%. I won't fail you. It's just the downtime between missions that's hard, you know?
I know.
Все? И это все? Ты об этом хотел поговорить со мной? Ну ладно.
Just glad we made it out in one piece.
Been a while since I've seen a dogfight like that. Really missed my trident. ACM isn't really the Kodiak strong suit.
What the hell's up with Edie?
She's found a new home, I guess.
Новый дом.
A super hot, sexy home. You take her on a mission, I'm gonna be just a little bit distracted.
even more distracted.
Next try.
Sorry, Lola.
Так. Я не помню, я разговаривала с ним или нет.
Yeah, an uncle, retired military. Got a few cousins I haven't heard from in a while.
You and your uncle close?
Yep. He was the reason I joined the Marines. Was about the only good thing in my life after my mom died.
No dad?
He's there. Somewhere.
Где-то.
But I'm not sure I'd call him family. Not anymore. I would like to find out how my uncle's doing.
Ладно, пока. По-моему, я с ним уже разговаривала. Пойду слетаю на какой-нибудь миссион. Миссион. Не знаю, правда, на какую. Встретиться с дипломатами. Спасти курсантов. Сюжетная миссия. Не пойду на сюжетную миссию. Пойду спасать курсантов. На сюжетную миссию в следующий раз полетим. Правда, не знаю, когда он будет. Дайте мне ресурсов чуть-чуть хотя бы, а то у меня нету ничего. Хотя тут, наверное, тоже ничего нет. Ладно. Пойдем спасать. Так, если там Цербер, кого бы взять? Ого. Так, Явик, что у тебя там за броня? Понятно, ничего интересного. Давайте возьмем Явика и Сузи. Сьюзи. Может попробовать вот эту пушку? Ладно, посмотрим, на что она способна. Увеличивает наносимый урон. Ясно. Ой, нет, я же не улучшила Явику. Ну ладно, потом.
And there's the folks who answered the distress call. Cerberus cruiser. At least a dozen fighters on blockade duty. Not too many for us in a straight-up fight. They must want this place bad.
Receiving incoming transmission.
Let's hear it.
SSB Normandy. This is Kaylee Sanders, director of Grissom Academy. We need immediate assistance. Cerberus is attacking the facility. They're after my students.
This is Commander Shepard. We're blocked on a direct approach.
I know. They've taken control of our docking base.
Any alternatives?
There's an auxiliary cargo port I could probably open.
All right, we'll come in by shuttle and get your students out of there. Joker, can you give me a diversion?
Oh boy, can I?
Ща полетает. Для него это веселуха. И что это было? Куда он улетел? Он улетел, но обещал вернуться.
Keep the shuttle in position. We'll be back.
Такие странные. Ни слова не сказали. Так, отряд. Явик. Явик у нас биотик тоже. Лечение урона от умений, конечно же. Канал тьмы — это типа как опустошение, по-моему, работает. Поехали. Так, минутку. А чё это они умерли? Я ничего не делал, они умерли. Так, надо не забывать, что у меня винтовка необычная. А, Сандерс их убил.
Commander, thank you. Admiral Anderson always said you were the best. And with Cerberus coming for my students, I need the best.
How many of you are there?
Fewer than 20. Most were sent home when word of the Reaper invasion spread. But a few volunteered to stay. Some are prototyping tech for the Alliance. Others are biotics. They've been training for military operations, working together as biotic artillery.
You said something about Admiral Anderson.
Привет,
Yes,
Манана.
we met, God, what's it been? 20 years ago when he was a Spectre candidate. I was there when Saren betrayed him. David saved my life that day. He's a good man.
He was on Earth when the Reapers hit. He stayed behind when I got off world.
I hadn't heard. We've been cut off from most news. He's alive?
Alive and fighting. He's currently leading the resistance movement.
Это бывший Андерсона, вроде как.
Just tell him to stay alive.
Или еще не бывший.
Agreed, but the Alliance needs every resource it can get, and our students are unique resources. They wanted to help. How could we say
Я
no if the
читала
entire
книгу
galaxy
с ней
falls
и
apart?
Андерсоном.
Hang on, I've been trying to get communications working. Damn it.
Orion Hall?
Back out the door and down the hallway. I can get the door open.
I'll bring them back here and we'll make a run for the shuttle.
Thank you, Commander. I'll stay put. With luck, I can regain control of some of our systems. I'll get the door for you. It leads to Orion Hall.
У меня новая пушка, надо его опробовать, ее, козлы. Что творят? Не хотим, говорит, причинять вам вреда. Не причините вреда, а я вам причиню. Ты еще жив? Ты чё жив? Заткнись и умри.
There may be more nearby. Play dead until it's safe, then get to Kaylee Sanders at security.
Okay, but my sister Sean is out here somewhere too.
Сестра Шон. Интересное имя у сестры у твоей. Так, куда мне дальше идти? Блин, где же мне бабки взять на остальное оружие? А то я вообще хожу с каким-то дерьмом собачьим. Да, у меня нет этих винтовок. У меня нет денег, чтобы их купить. Как тут фармить? Возможно ли вообще тут фармить? Что происходит? Козлина. Ну вот это, кстати, тоже ничего, винтовка. Но мне кажется, патронов не хватит, чтобы нормально с ней сражаться. Ой, вы еще живы? Я думала, вы мертвы. Ну-ка, сядь. Должна быть одна из них. Хорошо, посмотрим. О, вот она. Замечательно. Урон. Надо... А, уже модифицировано. Ну, кстати, урон меньше, чем... А, нет, больше. Ладно, нормально. Как раз то, что надо. А, это Шон. Что с ней? Она ранена или что с ней? Это же Жек.
Jack? Shepard?
С волосами. Жек с волосами. Крутая тетя. Надо бы деньги раздобыть. Где? Джек стала учителем. Это интересно, конечно. А чё она не стреляет? Почему винтовка не стреляет? Алло. А, вот, начала стрелять. Блин, постоянно жать на кнопку мыши, это такое себе, если честно. Офигеть. Чё там? Кто еще остался? Ой, не то нажала. Ладно. Где? Где еще? Да я их не вижу даже. А, все, вижу. Получай! Какие-то студенты старые. В смысле? Ты охренела? Винтовка от сервера лучше. Да-да-да.
Yeah, I guess so. I can't think of anybody who could care about them more. Well, I had some free time while you were off playing hero. Alliance brass knew I helped you. They offered me this. And apparently the students responded well to my teaching style.
The psychotic biotic.
I will destroy you! Drink your juice, Rodriguez. Couldn't destroy wet tissue paper.
Cortez to extraction team. The Cerberus cruiser is coming back.
How long have we got?
2 minutes tops, Commander. After that, there's no way we'll get past them.
Что-то они таблетки какие-то принимают.
Shepard to Sanders. The students are safe, but the shuttle's a no-go.
Understood. I might know another way off the station, but I need station-wide camera access. Can you disable the Cerberus security override? It's routed through Orion Hall, so it should be nearby.
А с ней можно поболтать?
Hey, let me know when we've got a new way off this station. How are the students handling the war? How do you think? They're a bunch of teenagers. Until a few months ago, the biggest concern was getting laid. You don't think they're ready for war? I don't think they have a choice. So all this talk about biotic artillery strikes, it's great in theory. Maybe they'll get it together once they've seen some action.
Она что, блондинка, что ли? У нее белые волосы.
Better off as support. Put him in the back ranks, helping with barriers and shit. I don't know. Have you told them that? No. They need me to believe in them. I did pick up a few things listening to your damn speeches. I have to say, Jack, you look good. Yeah, well, maybe some of your attitude rubbed off on me. I never had a family. And these guys... Anyone screws with my students, I will tear them apart. What's so valuable about these students? Biotically, I mean. Well, what's scarier than a pissed-off biotic attacker? A whole bunch of them working together. It's like a biotic artillery strike. Any asshole gets in our way, we rip him to shreds.
Такая милая девочка и так много шрамов. Милая, да. Привет, Сириус Дэн.
Whenever they complain, I tell them about the collector base, throwing husks around, making shockwaves all over the place. Ugh, I kept thinking, damn, let the Solarian handle this. He can talk them to death.
Да, только он их не смог заговорить.
Good.
Ладно.
How does camera access get us off this station?
Куда идти-то? Наверх? О. А где, блин? Куда идти-то? Алло. А, наверное, сюда, да? Нет, не сюда. Да куда идти-то, ё-моё? Что за бред? Фига Явик гоняет. Я не понимаю. Везде двери закрыты. Найти ноутбук Цербера. Чего? Вот какой-то ноутбук лежит. Найти ручное управление. Какая-то жесть происходит. Над каждой дверью. Над какой дверью? Тут дверей до хрена. Может, Джек знает, где это управление? Сузи, ты у нас это самое ИИ. Давай, так что давай, работай. Может, где-то здесь? О. Не надоело бегать уже туда-сюда. Да, у меня все выжили. Кроме коллекционеров.
A good strategy that protects the students from direct fire. Just time your shots and stay safe. All right, I didn't bust my ass training you so you could die now. Keep low, pick your targets.
Students of Grissom Academy, the station is sealed. The Alliance soldiers cannot save you. All they can do is get you killed.
Но мне тоже нравится английская озвучка, оригинал. Но когда я начала стримить, я поняла, что лучше русская озвучка должна быть в играх, потому что люди, которые меня смотрят, они могут не видеть субтитров, потому что они как бы очень маленькие.
Come on, Rodriguez. They're only asking nicely because you scared them in that last fight. So take your balls out of your purse and kick some ass.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's go.
Неужели ты думаешь, что они с благими намерениями сюда пришли, церберы? Очень зря ты так думаешь. Я забыла. Да блин. Ой, блин. Ой-ой-ой. Какой кошмар. Козёл. Да тут и наверху, и внизу. А, это Джек говорит. Они пришли помогать. Ты еще не сдох? Фига себе. Вот это я понимаю. Надо... А что их питает? Фига себе, вот это я прыгнула. Вот это был, конечно, атас. Ой, Сузи, ты что там творишь? Что она делает? Она решила пойти в рукопашку. Сумасшедшая. Это вообще, конечно. Ты умер. С тобой все нормально. Где? Откуда? Эти патроны мне нравятся даже больше, чем огненные. Думаешь, большие из телефона? Не знаю. Пусть учит язык. Язык везде пригодится. Ну, давай. Блин, ненавижу турели. Все. Да сколько можно? А, мне туда, я так понимаю.
We're in the atrium.
I'm taking it backward to the shuttles. I'll meet you there.
Да куда ты? Нет. Мне определенно нравятся эти патроны. Ну, в смысле, ледяные, морозные. Ну, вы поняли. Так, ты откуда взялась, блин? Такая крыса поставила за стеной. Да хрен тебе, а не турель, понял? И тебе тоже. Попробуй только поставить турель. Давай. Давай, ставь. Молодец. Еще один. Что-то их многовато. Быстро. Они еще и там. Так, кто? Откуда ты взялся? Никого же не было. Серьезно? Где еще один? Прыжок Веры Павловны. Наконец-то. Так, а куда идти? Куда дальше идти-то? А, вон дверь открылась. А, их убить надо. А я пришла просто побеседовать. Все. Здрасте.
I'm Commander Shepard with the Alliance. I'm here to help.
I didn't buy it from the last guy, and I've got no reason to buy it now.
The square root of 906.01 equals...
О, это же Дэвид.
Hello, Commander Shepard.
David, you know her?
Yes. She rescued me from Cerberus. Sent me here. She made it quiet.
Зачем тогда он это повторяет, если тихо все стало?
Did a great job keeping yourself safe. The biotic students are up there. Stay close. They'll get you out of here.
Okay. Thanks.
Почему у него голос с этой Саманты с Нормандии?
He looks much healthier.
I remember you. The Normandy computer. Sorry.
No apology is necessary. Has Grissom Academy been all right?
Yes. I've been counting.
Anything in particular?
The number of days you lengthened my life.
Он извинился, потому что пытался ее захватить в тот раз.
I hacked the lock. Guns. Lots of guns. Goodbye.
Ну, по крайней мере, он жив и более-менее нормальный. О, что у нас здесь? Мотыга. В смысле? А, мотыга 2. А у меня была мотыга 1. Ясно. Может, она стрелять будет лучше?
Looks like schematics for amp interfaces. Not as good as what we already have, but still worth a look.
Здрасте. Можно туда сесть. Давайте сядем. Садись. Ну, садись. Только он немножко покоцанный. Ну ладно. Так. Ага, ясно. Я просто имба. Почти. Просто в мясо. Офигеть. Где кто еще? Перегородки мешают. А чё в стену-то стреляешь, алё? Да блин, я застряла. Надо ближний бой попробовать. Да в смысле, алло, ближний бой. Не хочет. Что-то непонятно. О, здрасте. Я тоже так умею. А у меня вечное, что ли, здоровье, я не пойму. Мы вас прикроем. Все, больше никого нет. Можно вылезать. А куда? Как выйти? Куда идти-то? А, все, вижу.
Kaylee, how's it coming? Shuttles are unlocked. Take the controls and get the students aboard. Wait, where the hell's Rodriguez?
Как она вообще отстала?
She needs covering fire. She needs more than that.
Чё, много Цербера? А где же Кортес?
Joker, we flew out on a Cerberus shuttle. Watch your fire.
Right, I've got you on sensors. Should just be a minute.
Thank you, Commander. We'd have never gotten off that station if you hadn't come.
Forget that. Kick some ass. Next place we dock, you're all getting inked. My treat. What do you guys want? Ascension Project logo? Glowing fist? Maybe a unicorn for Rodriguez? Screw you, ma'am.
I can't believe we got them out alive. I was going to suggest that they stick to support roles. But perhaps they're ready after all.
Не, пусть в поддержку идут, они еще маленькие.
The Alliance needs them in a support role.
What? We trained for artillery strikes.
We don't need another artillery unit. We need stronger barriers for our frontline squads.
This is bullshit!
Hey, if that's where they need us, that's where we go. Besides, I'm sure we'll get some shots in.
Commander, we've got a visual on you now. Preparing to dock. Hey, Jack, now that you're military, you gonna wear a uniform, or are you just getting the officer's bars tattooed on?
Screw you, Flight Lieutenant.
What the hell was that?
Jack promised to watch your language in order to maintain the necessary professionalism we need from our teachers.
Нелегко, наверное, ей приходится.
I bet if we empty that thing, we can afford another cruiser.
Cover your ears. Hey, Joker.
Правильно сделала, что послала. О,
Shepard.
Андерсон.
Damned if you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Наконец-то.
Good to see you too, sir.
Sir, I may have reinstated you, but that doesn't give you permission to go all formal on me.
Then I'm glad you managed to keep your ass alive, Anderson.
That's more like it. Looks like you didn't waste any time getting to work. I can only imagine what would have happened to those kids if they'd fallen into Cerberus' hands.
They're definitely eager to help.
These teams are some of the best humanity has to offer, and we're throwing them into battle.
Ну, что поделать, это война.
Hackett didn't mention in his report.
Kaylee Sanders is safe. She's with the recruits.
Thanks, Shepard. When I heard about the attack, well, I've already lost a lot of friends.
She asked me to tell you to stay alive.
Да, он шуры-муры с ней крутил.
Thanks, Shepard. That might be the first good news I've heard this week. Anderson out.
Commander, Admiral Hackett's available on Vidcom.
Опять? Ну, давайте послушаем, что он скажет.
Commander, something else you need? Keep me
Странно.
posted.
Саманта меня обманула. Она сказала, что ты на видеосвязи, но как бы ты не хочешь со мной разговаривать ни о чем. Что у нас там с ресурсами? О, собирать и собирать еще. Да блин. Я все время застреваю в этих углах.
You've got new messages, Commander. I just got word. Everyone from Grissom Academy has arrived safely.
Хорошо.
We wouldn't have known about them if you hadn't caught the distress signal. Nice work.
Thanks, Commander.
Что там? Стивен Хакет. Ага. В смысле? От Стивен Хакет. А, переслал мне письмо от Кали. Ясно. Я Спектр, поверить не могу. Хрена себе ты. Навести меня в больницу опять? Давай попозже. Так, ну я так понимаю, нам надо на сюжетное задание сейчас. Но сейчас я туда не пойду. Потому что сейчас я уже буду заканчивать стрим. А следующий стрим по Mass Effect... Ой, когда он будет? Не знаю, когда. В четверг или в пятницу. В 7 часов по Москве начну. Всем спасибо, кто был. Хорошего вам вечера, спокойной ночи и легкой и быстрой рабочей недели, если вы работаете. В общем, всем пока. Всем покасики.